Well, you remember this last video? And we used this right here. This is acrylic paint. And not for sure what these other ones are. But we put it on just a piece of batting. Now this time, what I want to do is I'm going to use this type of paint. This is a paint and primer, indoor and outdoor paint. And it's time to put away the sewing machine and the iron. And we're not even going to answer the telephone. We're going to forget about it. And we're going to take our shoes off and we're going to relax. And we're going to sit on the couch or the chair one. And we're going to get ready and drink us some tea and have us a piece of cake because it is time for poor man sewing. I'm going to work on a cat. Now, this time when I'm doing the cat, I want to take and do it zigzag across all of it. I think that right there would look pretty good, doing it zigzag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zigzag these two and the tail, and I'm going to go ahead and do this head like I did this one because I was checking it out. And then after I do these, then we'll be back. Should take it back in there. Alrighty, I got my tail done. Now I want to put the ears on. I'm going to take it, I'm going to fold it. I'm going to take this part and I'm going to push it in. And I'm going to push these two out like that. And then that way, put it on here. And I'm going to try to put it about the same place this way as I did this one. Go up just a little bit. There we go. Now, we'll kind of put it down if we can get a pin into it. And I'm going to sew that down. Come on. So the biggest part of this video is going to be me trying to put a pin in. And hopefully when I get done, it's going to have the good ears on it. Alright, now on this one, this is right here is where the head is going to go. And right here is where the tail's going to go. I want it this way. And we're going to put the tail on it right here. And we're going to do zigzag as we go. So let's see if I can't get me some pins. Alright. Put it right here. I think I could, no, that'd be good enough. So I can't pin down this side. Right on it. There we go. And now we're going to sew it to right here all the way down to here. And I'm going to sew them on. Alright. And then we'll be back after I get done with this. Alright. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to give it a try. Got my tail on there. And now we're going to try to put the head on here. And I want to try to get the zigzag to show. So we're going to have this right down here at the split. And I need to make sure this is even and I don't have my scissors. And I didn't want to use that, but I did anyway, didn't I? Something always comes up. You gotta do what you don't want to do. Alrighty. I don't know where you come from, but I don't need you. So I'm going to put this right down here. And I'm going to sew it this way, almost all the way, but I'm going to leave me a little bit right in here and a little bit on that side. And I'm not going to sew it down. So let's see if we can't win this right here over. And I hope while I got mine. Alright, I got that. Now, I need to sew right in here and only sew it right here to the fold of the feet. See there, you sew it from right here to here, because this is going to go right in here. We got to get that finished, trying to get that face on there. So that's how far. And don't forget to back stitch, because this is going to need it. And I'm hoping that I get this face on here good enough. Alrighty, now we got that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lay this down. Get all this right here out of the way. And I want these right here ears on the front, because I like the ears. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this one. And I should have a little bit that I can overlap this and sew it around. So hopefully we can do it.
If I surveyed all the good things come to me from above, if I would count all the blessings from the storehouse above, I simply ask for the favor of Him beyond mortal king, and I'm sure He grant it again and again. I want to stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are vanished away. Then we'll enjoy all the beauty where all things are new. I want to stroll over heaven with you. So many places of beauty we long to see below, but time and treasures have kept us from all making plans, as you know. But come the morning of the rapture, together we'll stand anew, when I stroll over heaven with you.
better than I expected. But oh no, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. But it did it. And that's pretty cool. That worked out good. I'm really happy with it. We're missing some. I think he just left it out right there. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Alright. Now we get to sew this down. And what I'm going to do is sew it down and then take it in there and I don't know, I hope you got to see it. Sew it down and then take it in there and stuff it with some of that fiber film. Hopefully I got enough. I'm hoping I do. I hate to have, no, I will not cut any off to make a scrap out of it. I will not do it. I'll come back to this if I have to, but I'm not going to do that. That'd be too wasteful, and I don't want to be wasteful. Okay. So I can't get that little shore off of here. Oh, good, it worked. Okay. Well, from right here to right here, and that's going to be my opening. Other than that, really on that, we're going to do the sew around.
God sent his son. They called him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know who holds the future, and life is worth the living just because he lives. And then one day I'll cross that river, I'll find life's fine, no more pain. And then as death gives way to victory, I'll see the lights, the city, and I'll know he reigns. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know who holds the future, and life is worth the living just because he lives.
Alright, let's make sure we ain't got no holes in it anywhere. And make sure everything is kosher with it. So, let's go this way. It's fine. Go this way. Looks fine. Right here is a little spot, so we're going to get it. Alright, now let's go back. And we're going to look again. That looks fine. And this one. Alright, I'm going to go and give it a stuff down. And then we got more we got to do. We got to put its eyes and all on it. I think we can do it. Got to make sure I take that with me. Alright, let's go get busy on this and get it done. Alright, a little bit right in here needs to be sewed down. So what I did was I take the most of this and I brought it over here and I pinned it so I can get to just this area right here. So I am hoping that I can do it. I'm going to have to play with it to get it in here and be able to get to that part. Wish I had that other. No, it wouldn't work anyway. Alright. Now I only want to sew this. I don't want to sew the rest. And I'm hoping that I can do it with just this. So I'm going to go a couple stitches back. And I got it. Now, see what we can do about getting our strings. And I gotta get rid of this needle. Oh, it got a little bit of it. Oh no. Just a little bit. Alright, what? I'm just gonna clip it right against the side of it. And that little bit is not going to hurt a thing when I go sew it down. Because it's on the bottom and it ain't going to be seen. Alright, let's go see if we can't stuff this little bad baby. My question is how did this happen? This looks like his nose. Now his ears are this way. And I've only got one piece. One. And it goes right here. And it says to cut 4 right there. So I don't know how that happened. Let me get this out of the way now, because I showed it to you. So now, I guess what I'm going to have to do is take this off. Oh, I take everything back apart again. Everything has to come apart. The whole thing. Even the bottom of it has to come apart. So, get this stuff out of the way. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to very lightly cut around it. And take it off. And then that way I can open this up. I don't know what happened to it. I don't. Okay, I'm going to have to have my scissors for that. Come on, go on that side. Alright, let's see what we can do. About taking all this here out. Alright. Let's see where we're at here. Okay. See what we can do about doing this. Opening it up. I don't understand what. Oh, come on, don't do that. Might be able to do it with this, and not the scissors. We got that little bit right there. Alright, now, got that done. Now, I got the head here. I can't believe that happened. How in the world did that happen? Oh, come Alright, now I think that we got this right, but I don't know how in the world that I got the nose to do what it did. I have no idea. That's weird though. But that's the way the head went. Even though it isn't done like... Oh man, that means I had to take all this right here apart and then re-sew it down. That'd be the only way I know how to do it. But this time, cut this straight. So I'm going to sew. If you would like to help support Poor Man's Sewing, it would be appreciative. And it helps to buy the material and the stuff that we need to keep the channel moving right along so it can entertain and teach you. And I thank you very much for the support.